Welcome back to my channel. My name's Melanie Ferguson and you are watching Southern Crush at Home. Listen, if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe by hitting that little subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I put out a new video. Listen, today we are in for such a fun treat. I am going to make over my mailbox. This is my mailbox. It is a plastic mailbox. It has definitely seen better days than today. And we're going to be applying a really fun product from Rustoleum called Patina. This is going to turn it into an amazing aged look, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, the first project for curb appeal is going to be this old plastic mailbox. I'm going to use this Patina kit from Modern Masters. It's called Metal Effects Patina Kit. It comes with this little spray bottle, the primer that you're going to need for using it on plastic, the patina spray, and the bronze color. Now, this does come in a copper color as well, but we are going with the bronze. Now, the first step is just to apply this primer on your piece. I used a sponge applicator brush from the Dollar Tree, super easy. It goes on really smooth and nice. I do just a really thin layer for that first layer of the primer. Now, once you get the first layer everywhere, I kind of went crazy with it because it was fun. I mean, I love making a transformation, and this was a really old mailbox. It's totally plastic. I think I'd had it up outside for about 7 years. So it was overdue for a makeover, and this was the perfect solution. So I'm getting it in all the nooks and crannies with the sponge applicator brush and just getting that really solid, good first thin layer on. And then I opened up the door just to make sure I got right up inside there with the primer. And we're gonna make this over to look like a really aged, old world style piece with a beautiful bronze blue patina. The amazing thing is that this tiny little bottle of the primer covered my mailbox twice, and I even had some left over to spare for another fun project that I'll probably share with you soon. But I just wanted to let you know that this tiny kit is all you need to make over even a substantial piece like this mailbox. So after you've let that first coat of primer dry for about 30 minutes, you can go back in with your second coat of the primer. Now the second coat should fill in all of the spots that were missed by the first coat and actually just gives that solid look of the color of the primer. The third step after that has dried about 30 minutes is to add the bronze paint. Now this, again, I'm using a brand new sponge applicator brush to apply it to the mailbox, but this one goes on really smooth. I love the look of the bronze. This matches a lot of the things with my home, so this is why I chose the bronze color. It is kind of a brown, shiny color, and it really makes that copper primer underneath pop, and I love the effect that this bronze color gives it. And so once you get that first layer of the bronze paint on, you're going to let it dry for 30 minutes, and then you're going to work in little small sections when you apply this second coat of bronzer. I worked in a little section and then started squirting on that patina. This is the aging solution, and everywhere you paint a small section at a time, you will spritz it with this aging patina, and it will give you this amazingly beautiful color. See how it's starting to turn right there? I love the effect this gives this mailbox. You guys, it is so easy and fun to do this. Then you're going to want to let it sit and dry completely. I love all those drips on the back, and then I added this back to my mailbox. I did end up painting my post as well, but I love this makeover for the mailbox. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. This is the look of a patina that was done in minutes instead of over years. It really gives the mailbox character. I went ahead and painted the little flag red. Boom. It looks amazing from before all the way to the after. The second project for my curb appeal is a front door makeover. So I had lots of like scratches and worn out areas of my door. This door is super old as well. It's probably about 6 years old. The first step was removing that metal grate. It's just kind of an ornamental piece, and I had hubby help me get that off of the front door, and then we started the sanding process. So you just want to sand any rough edges, any marks and places that need to be cleaned up, and then caulk any cracks. So this front door, like I said, it gets a lot of sun. It does get the morning sun, but it needed some help in these cracked areas, so we did. Finally, we cleaned the front door glass and taped it off, ready to begin the painting process. I also taped off the door handle and the security panel just to have everything ready for the paint. And speaking of paint, I want you to know that this was my first time to use this Rust-Oleum door and trim paint. I used, of course, the color black. It was amazing. I just gave it a quick stir. I put a rubber band around it to make the little brush process simpler, and it was ready to go. I went ahead and used it in thin strokes back and forth to make a beautiful first coat, and then it did take a second coat, but that only took about 30 minutes to dry in between. I decided to, at the last minute, spray on a nice layer of black paint to the grill, and then removing the painter's tape, it revealed the most amazing transformation of this front door I think I've ever seen. We went ahead and attached that grill again, and voila, what do you think of the front door? I absolutely love how this Rust-Oleum door and trim paint in the color black transformed my front door completely from drab to fab, literally in a couple of hours in one afternoon. Where will you use this at your house? I cannot wait to hear in the comments. What do you think of these two curb appeal transformations? I hope you love the results. If you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more.